Hello everybody, welcome to Jotunnslayer Hordes of Hell. Today we're going to try to weird build here on the highest difficulty with Time Rush, with Berserker. We're going to try no active skills, using melee only. I did a test run just to see what things affect only the attack. Short answer, it's not much. The Thor one that buffs all skills, the attack does not count as a skill, so it does not get buffed. The same with Freya's. Her class skill buff does not affect his attack. Basically the challenge of this run is to try not to get any skills. Anything that isn't a skill we'll probably take. Pretty boring beginning. It's pretty boring throughout, honestly, because, I mean, it's only the attack. And trying to survive while slaughtering everything. Here we got kind of lucky. We got 2 skills and 1 skill I do want, or 1 ability skill, whatever. But it's not an active skill. Here, that was just complete garbage. I was like, why? Don't want to waste my banishes on him. Really? I can hold. I want to banish everything from the Berserker pool. Because we're going to be taking Berserker pretty much as possible. Here's kind of the first like little mini test of our clear. So we got the attack area early, that was pretty nice. Here I'm just like, I don't want Lightning Nova, but it's like, I don't want to reroll again. So I took it. Turned out it kind of was helpful. That one, it says attack, so we took that. Buffs our crit. We are using the Swift Axes, because I felt like, since I'm not going to use any skills, getting crits isn't that helpful. Just attacking faster so we clear better was the idea of taking the Swift, and the active ability for Swift is amazing. Berserker again, obviously. Wish I had another banish to get an axe throw, but still had something to pick. Just slaughtering as best as we can. This is kind of like the dead zone, where there's not too many enemies. It's kind of awkward. Now we're going to pull up the champions. This is just maximum efficiency in any normal run. And this run it might be challenging because we haven't gotten Thor's stun, so we can't interrupt any of their abilities yet. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is kind of what I'm afraid of. It's gonna be hard to get in and get them. They're all spamming their abilities. I honestly don't think this would be possible on the Cirrus. Like, her attack is good, but there's not much scaling for her attack, unlike Berserker, which has a lot of stuff. But I might try it, since it was possible. Well, spoiler, it was possible on this one. I'm just like, I gotta get more area, kill more enemies to keep the hordes down here. Now the biggest annoyance for this build is honestly the archers. Like, you almost have to really focus them, but at the end, don't mind, you'll see there's just so many archers. They're like the bane of this build. Because I have no range, and I have to run into every single one. We're doing pretty well, surprisingly. Trying my best not to pick up the food, because unlike the Seers, you don't fill the map with food as this class. So it's kind of valuable late game when you just need like a health boost. And then you have that crazy regen. It's just not enough. kind of playing suboptimally. I kind of actually don't want to be at full health. It's just... the dodging is just so natural after playing the series for so many times in a row. Just like avoid damage, whereas like this class you kind of want to be maybe 2/3 at full, because you get more attack speed, and later on we'll get more damage, which I don't think affects his attack actually. We'll also get attack speed, which is kind of all we're doing is attacking. This would be a lot harder if we had like the Evil Dead rune, or even them having more damage. Like I feel like I would have died if they had more damage, for sure. Kind of missed that level up Thor thing. There's our attack speed. Haven't got any attack damage yet, which kind of is hurting us a little bit because these big tanky guys do take quite a few hits. It's like we do one-shot the skeleton. Oh, no. Sometimes we do, it seems. Unless because I triggered the lightning from Thor on attack. That must help to kill them faster. Oh, and it's only when we're raging one shot. Okay. The ability was super useful. I think probably the only one that would be useful during this. Relatively low cooldown and it buffs our attack. Got the static charge there, that's good, because we're gonna get hit a lot. Honestly, as I've played this game more, Curse of Winter is like, it's actually kind of a good thing. It kind of slows the enemies down a bit, allows you to like, just stay alive. Really nice when you get sorcery. You're like, yes, Curse of Winter time, because you're just like, you can avoid pretty much all damage and build up your ward really easily during this part. Kill all of those, just free experience most of the time. So now the game, the speed kind of picks up, and it's kind of like, ah! Finally an elite. Don't think we have stun yet, so still kind of a pain. Can't interrupt him. Still, this guy's the easy one. Just does his little meteor shower call down on you. Pretty easy to avoid. Kind of unfortunate on that. Was hoping to get either a class or a god skill upgrade. But in the end, I think I had everything that was actually useful, so actually that might have screwed us at some point, because like on this one, I take banishes, which like I want to get rid of bad things I don't want, which is active skills. Don't want to ruin this run. Still thinking missing more attack damage, which is, we need it now. That's what we're worried about. So I'm like, alright, banish everything, because I don't think I will try to take Freya at all if I can avoid it. She literally doesn't have anything that will help us in the long term. She has like experience, which doesn't matter. It's still the demo, so like you cap at 25. Other than that, that'd be like kind of nice if you could go past 25, but that would also kind of screw this build. We're trying not to take actives. But it also kind of screws up, like when you're just playing normally. You don't really want to take experience because you cap at 25 so easy on Warrior. Also why that Thor thing, that on level up you get that Lightning Blast, also useless. As you can see during this run, it's kind of helpful because there's not anything else. Surprisingly, they did really easy on the Nissang's objective there. Because I mean, attack. Oh, never mind. We did have one gold seal already. Here I'm just like, I think I want the skill thing, but they don't. It doesn't affect it. The attack does not count as a skill, so I'm like, okay, attack damage. Get that damage going. Try to one-shot at least the skeletons, the archers, the wraiths, I think they're called. Or like the experienced bananas. I also haven't taken any chests. I try to avoid taking chests until 18 or higher. Just try to get to that, rush to the 25, because I believe the experience per level goes up. So taking chests early, kind of bad. You also don't need the buffs. I didn't get the experience, the 50% experience for the level, so I just went with the buff to kill faster. Hope I don't see the same buff. Got lucky. Or unlucky, we still get the experience up, which is kind of sucky, but in the end, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hit 25 in this if you kill it fast enough. Which is surprising, the attack build kills just fast enough to cap out really easy. And since we don't have any active skills, like all the experience is gonna be right next to us, so whole range is not needed really. I'll leave some behind because like there's like a small delay when experience drops, it seems, where you don't pick it up. There's the one, Might have Majinord or whatever. That does not affect his attack. I found that out when I tested this. The test run went pretty bad. I accidentally died to one of the elites. I was like disappointed from the first elite that I got something I didn't want really, which was the experience full range. And then I just sat there on top of him and he casted his meteors from all sides, and that just insta-kills you if you're anywhere near him. And then at the end I died on the boss. It was like, just, but this build is cooking. We've pretty much gotten all the things we really want. So now we're just like avoid attack skills. Still playing kind of suboptimally. I should be trying to take some. There we go. I took a little bit of damage. Don't want to be up there. And I took a kneeling spear. Probably a misplay. Elites. Still don't think I have stun, which is making these kind of tricky. There's that, yeah, the AoE meter. If you're standing near that, they all hit you and you instantly die pretty much. Even if you have maxed out health like I have. Those things hit so hard. As you can see. Brutal. But we handled them. Class skill, nice. We didn't get it active, so I don't have to waste my rerolls. God, look at there, we got the stun finally. Kinda done at this point, really. I'm like probably thinking like I don't know what I didn't take at this point. During the run, I'm like, who should I take when should I take Thor? Do I need Thor more? I don't remember. If there's anything more useful for us. So I'm probably just gonna take Berserker as much as possible to avoid. I banished, I think, almost all the active skills for Berserker, so it's kind of a safe pick. Here I'm like, don't really have any skills, so that only useful thing is movement speed, which is nice. Can get you into trouble, though, later. We'll see. Move a little too fast, the enemies just kind of keep spawning in front of you. Or moving. Oh, I moved out of the circle there. That was a huge error. I can get punished too hard, but look at how many archers now. I'm just like, they just stand right outside the circle going, lols, you have to stay in there. Let's see, yeah. Max out that movement speed. I think that's the last thing that I need. Everything else is not going to be useful. Grabbing that chassis. This is where the movement speed is going to kind of hurt us, because I'm just barreling through. A little bit dicey. A little sketchy. Seemed like I wanted to check and see if there's anything useful in him. There wasn't. Nothing really useful here either. Seething Zeal, normally amazing. You would never want to see it this late in the run. You're probably struggling in a normal build. We're focusing on active skills. It's like a must pick if you're doing any active skills on this guy. Gives you that bursty clear if it triggers a bunch in a row. Doing well right now. There's level 25. Do I risk the God skill grab? That's what I was thinking about. I did not. So I'm like, I don't think there's anything in the God skills that's going to help us. Look, I took experience just out of spite. Like, I just like, nope, don't care. Now we're getting all the crystal geodes when we don't need them. But build done. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else that would have boosted our attack. I just like the movement, attack speed. Faster we attack, the more we clear. I think we took the enemies explode chance on when we kill them. But it does have a 1-second cool, but it's still, that's helping us quite a bit, I bet. Hard to tell, doesn't tell you on the end screen if what it did or not. It's not an active skill, it doesn't show you that kind of thing. Hit damage there. Yep, because we already had movement speed. You were taking the free buff. Took me a few to figure what that did, because it kind of looks like the heal ones, but it's not. Heal before you go for the boss. Try to be at full health. I got a little greedy there. I don't know why. There's no point to kill anything at this point. I can't get any experience or anything. We got the golden bat devil thing. I don't know, which is kind of gonna help us. If it's a one food in the boss fight, just in case we screw up with all these enemies we brought into the boss fight at the same time. Like a normal build, typically you're gonna slay a lot during that final second when you're spawning the boss, so you don't get this many enemies. And look at all the archers. Again, they were kind of the circle strafe. Kind of can avoid them all. Now it's just me versus the boss. Not the fastest kill, but I mean, we're consistent. We're trying to take a little damage so we get those buffs, the attack speed buff mainly. Gotta be careful not to get him standing, because it does decent damage. And it's over. He is down. Pretty easy. It's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be a little bit harder. The end wave was a little scary. Those are final stats. I'm gonna go through all the things I took. Yeah, the damage when entering rage. Just trying to keep in rage as much as possible. That was huge, we needed that. Attack range, probably the MVP, I would say. Yeah. Because just gives him a little bit more clear just to be able to even kill enough, I think. Probably another MVP skill. Nope, didn't even care about that. It helped. Health, nice to have. Now we'll do it. No active skill run. Something different.